It's the sports wire, Saks and Massieh. It's the sports wire, Saks and Massieh. It's the sports wire, Saks and
Wednesday,
Massieh.
March 21st, the Sports Wire with Saks and Massieh. And Sleev in the house.
Boy.
Big Sleev in the house. Finally. Whoa, levels are off the charts here. I got to turn it down. I got a little excited
Got a
actually.
little excited.
The
We
fact-
don't get Sleev in the house too often.
No, we don't get Sleev here too often. Not only is Sleev here, but I've never seen Sleev this dressed up.
Me neither.
That's not true.
Why not?
Josh's wedding.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
More dressed up.
That's true. You want to join the show here? You want to,
He's
lean-
tired. He
he's
starts work whenever he wants.
He had a rough day.
Yeah.
What time do you start work, Sleev? When I get in.
I like it.
It's
That's a good answer.
it was a good answer.
Josh's answer too.
That's my answer. It's
Well,
just not
but
Saks' answer.
Josh is self-employed, really. So Josh can start whenever. Typically, a person who has a job, a desk job or something, they have a start
Man,
time.
he just called your job a desk job. What?
Oh,
He
what?
just called your job a desk job,
Star
bro.
Wars character.
I got to
There
get
it goes with a candle.
this candle you got.
It's delicious, huh?
It is delicious.
Yeah.
It's coconut lime verbena.
Verbena.
That's why we got
So
Sleev
we
here,
got
man.
Sleev. We got another Jew.
He brought-
2 Jews in the Middle Eastern. Who would have thought?
It's a plant.
Only in America.
He brought some intellect.
A little bit.
A little bit of
He
intellect.
increased it at least on my end. That's for sure.
That's true.
So where's the dog? I didn't bring my dog. You didn't bring your dog.
I didn't bring my dog. Sleeve's dog, I'm not allowed in Sleeve's dog's in the presence of Sleeve's dog anymore.
Why?
First, I got in trouble for calling it a he, but it's a she.
You do that to Max all the time.
Well, Max has a boy name.
You have a boy name.
Thank you. But Bailey
It's true.
Bailey is.
is a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know why I call him. You know why? Because I have a he dog. So I just call him
Excuse me? What's a he dog?
A dog that's a boy, a male.
Oh, okay. A he dog.
A he dog.
Okay. Makes sense.
So
I heard he bit you.
she.
She. Oh, fuck.
So they're clown this guy and make the same mistake.
Fuck. My So what did you do to provoke this biting?
Nothing. It was unprovoked.
I don't believe it.
I feel like Sleeve's
was
uncomfortable.
unprovoked.
Sleeve's uncomfortable.
He is.
I was talking about this.
It was unprovoked.
He was very upset. Saks was very upset after the biting.
I just felt bad for Sleeve.
Why?
That he felt bad. Because he shouldn't have felt bad. It's
He's the owner. I mean, the parent of this.
and
out of
as the
control
parent
child.
as the parent of Sleeve,
This father-son
It's a
relationship.
Parent, you're a parent.
Did you get his chair?
it's in the car.
Okay, good.
Shout out to D Frank for the office chair.
Oh, is that where you got it from?
Yeah.
How did that conversation come up? Like, hey, my boy Sleeve.
So
needs
I
a
went
chair.
when I went to Sleeve's apartment.
Yes.
He has a beach chair
As a
as
desk chair.
No.
his desk chair.
No. Two.
Two beach chairs.
Let's paint.
He's
the
got
picture.
two beach chairs.
You have a picture? You didn't take
No,
a picture?
I didn't take a picture.
Come on.
I'm not like you, all creepy, taking pictures of people's shit.
Everything. I took a picture of someone taking a shit the other day.
I
Did
can't
I
wait.
send you guys that?
No,
I'll show it to you.
I can't wait till you're in the hospital.
Oh man, your vagina's flying everywhere, bro. Get used to that.
Your Instagram account will be taken down.
Or just go off like the chains.
He's gonna get so many followers.
The first live pregnancy.
Are you going to?
I bet you
Are you gonna live it?
I'm gonna live it for sure. Why
How's-
wouldn't I? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
How's Farrah feel about that? I'm sure
She's-
she's not on board.
She's not gonna have any option. That's for sure. Go find this picture of.
Oh, I see the gym over there in the corner. GYM.
Have you watched any?
JYM.
Oh yes.
Have you watched any baby videos
Yes.
of like it happening?
Disgusting.
So that's what I was gonna ask you. Yeah.
They don't warn you too. You take these classes and they go, okay, we're gonna watch this video and we're like watching it, we're into it, and all of a sudden it's like ah, and then just
But
vaginas
I bet that's because they don't want you to like.
throw up.
No, well, they don't want you to freak
This is
out.
a picture of someone taking a shit.
Why would you ever take that picture?
This is
My guess is he needed to stall.
is
that's
that
Brian,
Oh,
and I'm
He
like,
had-
hey Brian, where you at? And he's like, I'm taking the shit, and I think it was the same day we were waiting for him or something. I was waiting for him, and I go, hey man, can you hurry the fuck up? Lots of things going on in this picture. He's got his pants still on for some reason.
well, no, I just feel like he's the kind of person who barely brings it below his waist.
That's kind of awkward for me.
That is awkward. And then
he's on a cell phone.
with the earbuds in.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just lots going on.
Plus, he still has the sticker on his hat, which looks like it's seen a better day. The sticker is like half worn off. You gotta.
Why do people do that?
I don't know why people keep.
People
the
used to
sticker
do
on.
that when rappers used to do it.
I think
right?
it's more of an ethnic thing.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if it's an ethnic thing. I don't think it has anything to do with color. We bounce a lot on this show.
Do you ever see white people
Yes,
keep
all
the
time.
sticker on?
I'm pretty sure a white person started it.
White people are here right now.
I don't have a sticker on my hats ever.
You have one hat.
I have a couple hats.
Okay.
I have a Yankee hat and I have an Islander hat. Those
Boo.
are the two that I usually go between.
Aren't those conflicting?
Yankees and Island.
They're two different sports,
Sleeve.
Sleeve.
To like the Mets if you like the Islanders.
Typically,
the Rangers, if you like the Yankees.
that a rule?
typically,
I think it's sort of like a thing.
typically it goes Yankees,
Giants. Giants are the pretty team.
Yankees, Giants, Rangers, Islanders, Mets,
Jets.
Jets.
Yeah.
That's typically how it goes.
Yeah.
Get this guy to speak up a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little shy. I've never seen
shy.
Sleeve this shy before. Not talking about The Shy, which is a great show, by the way.
Agreed.
You guys tell me you watched what's that show called together?
Homeland.
Homeland.
Shy is on after Homeland.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Showtime. Who has Showtime? This guy?
He does.
The rich guy.
And I do.
Rich guy. Most people have cable.
Not premium cable these days. I don't even have cable
Josh,
or premium.
you're behind. In this one thing, you're behind. You need a network of logins. Everybody contributes
I
one.
have your Netflix, and Netflix is like not even cool anymore. It seems like.
They have some programming that's good.
Yeah.
I will say that their best show went down with pedophilia.
House of Cards.
Yeah.
Hashtag me too.
Was it pedophilia or was it gay rape?
Oh well, no, it was
think it's the
gay
same
rape of
thing.
underage.
Yeah.
Oh, he was underage.
So it was
Yeah.
kind of all things come. It was like the
Hashtag Me Too does not apply.
hitting
to
the
that.
trifecta.
What was Me Too? Me Too was sexual harassment, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it was
more than that, though.
pedophilia and rape. No? What's going on, Saks? You got nervous.
No, nothing. I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm a little nervous. All this pedophilia and rape talk. It does have me a little on the edge of my seat,
Oh.
especially with Sleeve in the house.
Sleeve, do you have anything to add to this random conversation? How's San Diego life? How's the new house? How's the new job? Any girls? How's Tinder swiping going?
Swiping is going.
Because we don't get that opportunity
We don't. Yeah,
anymore,
Bumble,
so
Tinder,
we have to
Hinge. You
kind
know,
of
we
live through.
feel a little left out.
Gotcha. Swiping.
Swiping right.
Sometimes.
Do you have one of those?
Let's swipe right.
Is good.
Thumbs up.
Okay,
Yep.
I knew that.
Saks told me to swipe left on some girl that he knew.
Yeah. Oh, like, you know, you get the friends in common.
So let me just paint the picture for the audience out there. You two are sitting there with your smartphone.
No, I just texted him a picture because
okay.
this actually it was right before. So I was swiping while I was in the car. Of course,
Well, I hope you weren't driving.
Of course, at a red light.
It was a parked vehicle with the keys out of the ignition.
Hopefully, I have the smart car.
Yeah, this guy's over here talking about racism and pedophilia, but you gotta have your. That's where he draws the line.
That's fine lines.
But it was I sent you a picture because your face popped up like somebody
yeah.
knows, and then right after that one, same thing happened to Josh. Like Josh's face popped up next to some girl.
You sent me that picture.
Yeah, I was like, who is this?
He did the same thing to me, and
Does
I was
it link
like,
up to Facebook or something?
yeah,
It's either Facebook or Instagram, one of the two.
Oh, okay.
it's got to be Facebook. Facebook
makes
taking
sense.
over the world, hacking everything, hacking everybody.
Well, that's Instagram too because Facebook bought Instagram.
Facebook's under some fire this week. Did you see that?
Well, yeah,
No.
probably because their live feed doesn't work. That's why Facebook's under
That
fire.
too. This happened last time, remember?
Yeah, we can't get it going.
60 million people lost their information to some
Well,
Cambridge.
their information was hacked.
or data was given out to this organization.
What does that really mean?
I don't
What will
know.
that mean for people?
Private data, so your personal information. So all the shit they collect on you is now out there for people to manipulate your brain.
Sleeve had his credit card stolen recently.
Again?
No, same one.
I'm talking about the guy he let, Steve.
No.
How's that going?
It's good.
It's not
Yeah?
the guy?
No.
You know, I was telling our buddy Tim Tall's Melending.
Shout out to Tim
Shout out to Tim Tall's Melending.
Who stopped listening 4 minutes ago because he can't do more than 5 minutes.
So I was telling him about it, and he said that he's got a few friends back in the Shy that let people use they sell their authorized user accounts.
And I think I told you this, but it's not people buying them.
It's a business.
It's credit repair
right.
services.
Like
that
your
are
boy
buying them.
Ashton.
Ashton, Credit Repair Heroes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Credit Repair Heroes.
We're just giving out free shout outs to everyone, bro. We don't even charge anyone. So you got your credit stolen. Someone
tried to charge $4,999 at a Walmart in South Carolina.
What were they buying at Walmart in South Carolina?
Pretty sure a gift card.
Whoa, that's smart.
Like on the dot.
That's an expensive gift card. I didn't even know you can get gift cards for that.
What was
amount
that
of money.
conversation? Can I have a gift card for $4,999, please? And they
So-
were like, yeah, sure. Here you go, Jimmy.
So Chase thinks that that my information was stolen in the Equifax breach.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good stuff.
But they didn't get a social, or they didn't prove that they got a social, I guess.
What did they get? Just your...
They got my mother's maiden name.
That's easy.
That's why I was like, so they were able to, what they did was...
How's that easy?
I mean, you can probably Google that.
So they tried...
Isn't she white?
Isn't
So
she
it must
divorced?
be Smith.
Yeah.
Is she going... Doesn't she have her maiden name?
Yeah.
See? Motherfucker.
Now everybody out there is gonna
got
be
aggressive.
stealing Sleeve's identity.
Shoots.
Well, you gotta know her name.
Yeah.
I don't even know her name.
It's
Mrs. Sleeve.
it's let's change the subject.
Don't worry, we have one fan who watches this every week, and he's not
Shout out to
stealing
D's
it.
Nuts.
Yeah, he's not gonna steal anything.
So
yeah, nah.
You never know.
basically, they tried to run that transaction, and then they called Chase and said they were me and tried to put a travel notification on it
Ooh, smart.
to get the card unblocked.
Smart.
And then they were able to.
Smart.
So
So they got away with it.
yeah,
They got their gift card,
yes,
and you got reimbursed the fake charge.
basically, it never got posted.
So they didn't get the gift card.
They did.
Can't they deactivate it?
They did. So that they put the lock on the card
On the gift card.
on
Both cards.
the Chase card.
Okay.
And the person at the Walmart called and was like, I'm traveling or whatever, and they gave them the information that they guessed, like the questions. But Chase was able to verify that they never verified my social. So that's
Oh, okay. So
That's
they,
good.
They did get the gift card, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like Chase called me like within 60 seconds after that happened, and was like, please verify that you're not in South Carolina. I was like, are you kidding me? I just bought something with this card in Sacramento.
Yeah, it's like, do the math.
I was like, how could I possibly be? I was like, I just bought a coffee, man. But
Not at Noah's Bagels.
no.
Okay.
What?
That's
I-
a spot, Noah's Bagels.
I was at my work. Noah's Bagels, for everyone who doesn't know, is a bagel shop similar to, actually associated with Brugger's. Did not know that.
then it can't be too good.
Anyways. What's the other place?
Einstein's?
Yeah. So anyways, the person at my work is from Sacramento, and she knew what it was. First person that ever.
Did you hit it
That
off with
same
the
evening.
Sacramento work person?
It's okay,
You got that connection?
I guess.
That's good.
I don't know anybody really there.
No.
Just trying to find my footing.
Any cute girls?
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Absolutely.
Did you do the
Just for
5K?
No. I walked 2 miles.
I thought you were doing a 5K.
It was going to be 4 miles, which is more than 5K. But everyone who was going to do the 4 miles, because it rained, opted to walk the 2 miles.
But you did participate in the... How'd it go? It went well?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Met some people, talked. So let's talk sports, because
you have no
Josh is
friends?
tuned out at this point.
I'm posting on the
Josh
Sports
is
Wire.
Josh is tuned out on his own show.
The Sports Wire with Saks and Sleeve.
Because
You know,
Josh
I was
Josh
thinking,
is opted out.
I was thinking we could have a spin-off podcast. There's no podcasts out there that talk about like sports facts kind of things, like go in depth on a certain sports fact or stuff like that. And I was thinking we could call it
What just happened?
Sports Facts with Massieh and Saks.
Ooh, the Spin-off already. He's talking spin-off.
I'm talking spin-off.
Because you're about to get canceled.
Let's get syndicated, bro. Let's move to New York.
Oh man, Barstool Network.
We'll just start our own network.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk sports. What do you want to talk, Sleeve? This is your show this week.
Let's talk baseball.
Baseball.
There's
Baseball's
nothing going
around
on.
the corner.
But nothing's going on. Spring training's boring. We had who broke his arm or hand?
Justin Turner fractured
Saw that.
his hand or something.
Crazy.
Going to be out 6 to 8 weeks, I believe. I think that's a huge loss for the Dodgers.
When does the season start?
What's today?
March the 21st.
I think
4 days.
no.
4 days?
March 25th.
What? Who?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Or just a random game in
No.
Mexico?
Everybody.
You know the Padres are playing in
Yeah,
Mexico
this year.
this year. Yeah.
I lost like a set of tickets.
Oh,
I had
that's
to
right.
get new tickets for some other game.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, we forgot to tell you that the Padres are playing in Mexico
You
instead
want
of
to
a
go?
home game." I was like, "Well, fuck you guys."
So what do they
baseball
do?
starts in 4 days, bro.
I don't know if I believe
I guess
this.
so. Your draft is tomorrow.
I have a draft tomorrow, but I have another draft on Sunday, so there's no way.
That's Sunday, right? That's when the team. When does the league start? Sunday, you said 4 days.
I'm wrong.
Oh.
29th. Sorry. 8 days.
8 days.
Double of what he said.
Double.
Double.
You can't just come on the radio
Imagine-
and just make up stats.
8 days.
Imagine if he was
8
qualifying me on income and he gave me
And we got into
half
escrow. and
the
it was-
income.
You wouldn't
I
qualify.
mean, if we're talking that short of amount of a quantity, then you're in trouble.
He's quantifying it now. He's quantifying. The
He's a math-
CPA's coming out.
Are you a
CPA.
CPA yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sleeves got. He's
The
getting.
SPA?
He's getting the chair. He's getting all set up for the WFH, work from home. He's got the chair.
He doesn't work from home.
I provided him with a lamp that the bulb didn't work on.
Lava lamp?
No, a nice floor lamp.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, baseball. So baseball starts in 8 days. How are your A's looking?
I like baseball because my A's are bad usually, as are your Padres. And
We're not bad. We're horrible.
it gives me some hope.
The A's have hope.
It gives me some hope. They have a bunch of young players.
I can't
basically.
even name one player on the A's roster.
What are you talking about? They have a player who was maybe like in the top 5 in the American League in home runs last year.
What's his name?
Chris Davis.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Former Baltimore Oriole.
I would say Minnesota Twin.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it? That's all I got?
Let me think.
Who do we have? We have Eric Hosmer, Will Myers,
They just signed Eric Hosmer. That's a big win for him, getting out of Kansas City, going to San
and getting
Diego.
paid. Woo!
Yeah.
But we still have no chance.
He didn't even come off that championship season either. He just. Yeah.
I think we're going to be surprised at the Padres this year.
They're going to beat the Dodgers?
You say that every year.
I think that the Padres
And
will.
we are every year. How bad they
How
are.
worse?
I think that the Padres
How
can
much
go
worse?
can put up a 500 season this year. I think their biggest question mark for me is their pitching. Their opening starter is Clayton Richards, which is not a good pitcher.
You think they can go 500 this year?
I think they can flirt with 500.
No. Not at all.
Do
Not
you
even
think?
close.
Do you think
Oh
they win?
no, their division's good. D-backs, Giants, Dodgers.
Do you think that they
and-
win
who's the other
75
one?
games?
Rockies?
Oh, Rockies are good too.
You
Yeah.
think that they
there's
win
no
70?
way.
You don't do 75 games over or under?
Under.
Under.
70 games over or under?
Under.
Actually, come to think of it, that's probably
What they win last year?
the Central won't be as good as the West this year.
The Central?
I think that the
Yeah.
Cardinals got better. I think that the Cubs will have a better season. I think that
that's it.
the Pirates are going to be terrible.
They
Why?
lost McCutcheon.
That's
They
it.
But he
Garrett
was, like,
Cole,
a
they
good
got rid of their
player.
pitcher, McCutcheon, Cole.
The Pirates had a good run,
Yeah, they did, but they
But they
just
didn't do
never
anything
could get
with it.
past. Yeah, never get past the Cardinals.
and now they're going to be bad again.
Yeah,
That's probably a bad city to play in as a baseball player.
Garrett Cole. That's the dude's sister's husband, right?
Dude, sister,
I don't know.
sister.
The dude's sister
Brandon
husband.
Crawford's. Oh no, it's Garrett Cole's sister is Brandon Crawford's wife. No, backwards. Sorry.
What's going on?
Brandon
And we
Crawford's,
just lost all of our
Brandon
listeners.
Crawford's,
Yeah, we lost
Brandon
one more
Crawford's sister is Garrett Cole's wife.
Brandon Crawford on the
Giants
Giants.
because they like always film her wearing like the half and half hat.
Oh.
So next week, baseball will be here. That's amazing.
So will Cameron.
Oh,
Who
it's true.
Who comes first?
Is that true?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be here this week.
Oh, really?
Who comes first? Over. I guess you can't do over under, but
The ball or the egg?
So Cameron's
Oh,
supposed to be
yeah.
here on Saturday, and baseball is going to be here on Wednesday.
do you have that in your calendar? I don't
No,
even
I was
have-
just looking at.
There's so much to do. I don't know if we're gonna be ready.
Do you have that in your calendar, Saks? That's amazing. What a friend. Padres won 71 games last year.
71. They went 71 and 91.
Fourth place. Oh, sorry, pal.
So 75 games.
How were
over
the
under.
Giants that bad last
They
year?
were atrocious.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Apparently.
They're
they
gonna.
slid.
I
Worst
feel
team in
like they
baseball,
can either
it's like-
be.
No.
Yeah. 64 of them and the Tigers.
I feel like the Giants can either be
Ugh.
good or still be really bad.
What changed?
McCutcheon.
That's it.
No, they got somebody
Same
else
coaching
too.
staff.
They got
re-signed
McCutcheon.
Cueto. I was surprised
And
about that because he talks shit about San Francisco.
but who they signed? They signed McCutcheon and they signed somebody else. Oh, Evan Longoria.
Yeah.
They traded for. Yeah. So they traded for Longoria. They traded for.
Longoria is. I mean, he's
He's
washed. He'll get his hits.
he's not in the prime of his career by any means. He's over his prime. I feel like they think they might have one run left in them with Buster Posey, with Crawford, Belt, Cueto, Samardzija.
Caveman.
So the West.
Is he still there?
Caveman 100 pennants.
He sucks.
He just gets hurt.
He gets hurt every
Yeah.
year.
He can't
He
put up
throws his whole
he
body
can't-
out.
Right.
So
he
the
can't-
West had 3 playoff teams last year, and you think the Padres are gonna squeak in there?
I didn't say the Padres make playoffs. I just think that they're going to be able to hover around 500 for the season. I think they're a better team than people think in terms of offense and defense. Their issue is pitching. Their starters. Their starting pitching is the issue for me. But you never know. I feel like starting pitching is the easiest thing in baseball to get. It's harder to get hitting than it is to get pitching. I feel like Sleeve's going to disagree.
No.
He's in deep
In this
thought.
league,
No. All the playoff, I read some last year and I looked into it too. All the playoff teams ended up going with starting pitchers as relievers. So you have to have a deep rotation to be able to make the playoffs because people who win the playoffs end up having their starters come in as relief pitchers. Like they're 4 or 5.
Do we want to talk about the closing position?
If you want, I feel like you feel strongly about this.
I don't know if I've gone off on it on the podcast before.
you have.
I have.
multiple times.
Okay.
He does not like the closer position.
Why?
It's overrated. Why would you save your best pitcher for no runners on base, up by 3 possibly, instead of a situation where maybe it's the 7th inning with 2 outs, runner on first and second?
Because your closer can only throw 1 inning, 2 most.
But don't you want
He's
that
saying,
1
why
inning to
put
be
him
in
the
your
7th inning?
best position, to your best when you need them?
If there's an opportunity, I guess, strategically. I mean, Joe Madden would do that.
When is a save a save? 7th inning or
The pitcher has to go 5, right?
starting pitcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
In order for there to be...
So say Justin's my starter. He goes 5 innings, and then I put you in.
I guess technically you could get a save and a start and a win if, like...
I don't think you can get a win and a save.
Sure, if the game was tied all the way through.
But you'd pick up the win, not a save.
True, because you're not in a position to save it.
Oh, good call.
So my belief is you pick up a save if you pitch 3 or more innings to end the game and win.
Okay.
Or if you come in with up by 3 or less runs and you complete it.
Is that what you think it should be? Or
No,
what
I
it
believe
is?
that's what it is. To me, I think that the save is a shitty stat. I would not have a closer. If I was managing a team, I would not have a player who I said you're only pitching the 9th inning up by 3 runs or less. And that's what
That's
you're
the
pitching.
official rule.
He enters the game with a lead of no more than 3 runs and pitches for at least 1 inning.
Yeah, so that's...
Keep going.
He enters the game regardless of the count with a potential tying run on either on base, at bat, or on deck.
Yeah.
Or he pitches for at least 3 innings. So at least 3 innings.
The game on the cusp of losing, I guess. Just blow it.
You could blow it, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, there's a factor in the fact that the game ends in the 9th inning, right? So like, after the inning that you saved the closer for, there's the potential of there being no more game.
Right, but I feel like there's a potential that you don't need your closer if you already blew it in the 8th inning because you didn't bring in your best guy.
Baseball is a game of streaks. Like you can go over, the first.
Willie Mays started his
7
career
innings.
0 for 12, I believe it was.
Yeah.
13th at bat, home run.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, a team can play poorly and all of a sudden they get some mojo and then, like, single.
There's something to be said, though, about the mindset of a closer. Because you do see other guys come in who aren't closers and they struggle. They have an issue with it. I think it's mental. It's something about mentally knowing that, hey, if I got 3 outs here and if I don't get those outs done, we lose. Or if I can't get it done, we're pretty much losing this game. There's no more time to make up for it, as opposed to earlier in the game, you have the time to make up for it.
Maybe.
There's some sort of mindset there.
I think it's just been baseball, and so it's hard to change that.
It's been around 20 years or so. You've had this position.
I don't know.
Saks has a point.
I think that it depends on who he is. With the exception of Rajay Davis, nobody could hit. What's his name?
Aroldis Chapman?
Yeah, Chapman. And Rajay Davis was the only person to do it. Even this last World Series run around, the only reason anybody hit Chapman is because he went more than 2 innings. Like, he's the heat. Like, nobody can.
Well, you can't catch up to his heat.
Yeah.
Because no one else throws it, so you can't prepare for it.
Right.
Really.
So the only way to outlast him is to go through long at bats and try to tire him out.
I just feel like, why are you saving the best player if there's an opportunity to use your best player, which if you don't use them would negate the fact that you have to bring them in?
But this happens in the playoffs when they bring in those starters who are obviously your best pitchers and they blow the game.
Lackey blew it.
I've seen it more times than I've seen it.
I would love to see a team where they don't have a closer. They have a bullpen where they have their best guys in the bullpen, and they're going to use their best guy in a situation that dictates that they need it. The 8th inning, 1 out, runners on first and second, up by 1 run. Would you use your closer then?
No. Where are you?
8th inning.
Home or away?
Why does it matter?
Because you may not have to hit the bottom of the 9th.
Why would it matter when you're going to hit, though?
What? So, because
You're saying
otherwise,
if you get another crack at it,
yeah,
you don't pitch it
no.
because you
So if you get another crack at it, you don't bring in your
best player, your best pitcher.
If you don't have to, you
Well,
bring him in. The
either
game.
way, the other team gets a crack at it.
Right. So the 8th is it.
This is such an interesting conversation.
I
I'm glad
just-
we have Sleev here to get, because I would have just been like, "No, you're stupid. Leave me alone, Saks, and move on." Sleev will dive deep a little bit.
No,
Do a deep dive.
Deep dive.
people like, I think Joe Madden's a good example. Like, people like Joe Madden are willing to do weird things with pitchers. Like,
But what's the weirdest thing he's done?
he brought Chapman into the 7th.
But that's it.
And I feel like the playoffs is totally different from the regular season, because in the playoffs you shorten the players you're going to use. It's different.
And every pitch matters.
And in the playoffs you see it's standard to see a closer go more than 1 inning. In the regular season it's a rarity.
Because it's a long ass season.
Right.
You have to be able to fucking
During the regular season, I do not have a closer. I have pitchers, and I might have my best pitcher, and I'm going to use him when I dictate it. The situation needs him. It's
And you're
not
using
necessarily going to be
analytics.
saved for the 9th inning.
I also think that the team you're playing should dictate it. A deeper hitting team, if you use your closer and the 3 next guys who are up after him are decently good hitters.
I wouldn't bring my best pitcher in the 8th inning with no outs.
Right.
But if I'm running into a situation where now all of a sudden I have the tying run in at second base and I need somebody to come in and slam the door, I'm going to use my best damn pitcher. I'm not waiting around because he's a closer and he wants to pick up a save. If you're more worried about the save and getting that stat than you are about winning the game, then get off my team.
You know what's a beautiful thing about baseball? Is at that point someone could hop in there with a double switch and change everything.
So
You bring in your closer, double switch.
Right away.
Bam! That's so
Why would
cool.
that affect anything?
Why? Because if the pitcher is about to go there or the pitcher is near there, you take the pitcher out, you take somebody else out, and all of a sudden you've made your hitting lineup powerful again.
As the team that's currently pitching?
No, as the team that's hitting against you, bringing your closer in the 7th inning.
But if I'm bringing my closer in, it's probably to face a guy who's not a 7th or 8th in the lineup. It's probably a guy who's they're not going to want to take out.
Yeah.
See,
I would
don't know
love
if
to be a
could do
baseball fucking coach. That'd be intense.
that. I would want, yeah.
And I think that the reason that they call him a manager is because you're not really coaching in baseball.
You're moving chess pieces around.
Exactly.
But
You're
same with-
managing
the only
what you
real
have.
coaching position is the NBA and maybe hockey.
Hockey's not really coaching either. They're not really coaching.
Football, there's like 92 different coaches. The head coach is he really involved? Is he calling plays on the
Depends.
offense or defense?
Some of them
Some of
do
them.
call their own plays, but when you have an offense coordinator, defensive coordinator, and you're kind of just overseeing everybody, it's different.
Yeah.
You're paying attention to the clock and like that kind of stuff.
Timeouts.
Yeah,
But the
that's what you're
NBA is
watching.
the only real. I guess they have a couple assistant coaches, but the NBA, the coach is up yelling, screaming,
He's standing the whole game, pacing.
technicals.
He's
Yeah.
sweating like Pat Riley.
Sweating.
or
Hair doesn't move.
stressed out
He's
and not
making
coaching.
calls.
Like
You see him with the
Tyronn Lue.
clipboard.
Tyronn Lue.
What's wrong with that?
I don't
guy?
know. Do
Why-
do
how
have
is he
any
stressed
insight
out?
on this, Sleeve?
No.
Tyronn Lue, coach of the Cavaliers,
He's
has
not
who he
been
is.
out ill.
Sick.
They say it's stress and illness.
I think it's LeBron. I think LeBron's like, hey man, I'll take it from here. Let me do my work.
Player coach.
Player coach.
I can't-
And
Like
he's trapping.
like tractor trailer.
And he's killing it right now.
I
that
can't
guy?
remember in my lifetime a player coach. I don't remember.
Tractor trailer.
When was that?
Late 80s.
Okay, that's that's before my time. I don't remember in my lifetime ever seeing a player coach when I was a sports fan. I would love to see it. I feel like a guy like LeBron James,
You'll do it.
he's kind of like a player coach already.
He'll be
but
player coach owner like
Jordan.
Jackie Moon. Did you ever watch that?
yeah,
Everybody love everybody. ELE. Oh man.
He'll be a player coach owner
big win though for the Cavaliers though tonight
against the Raptors
against the Raptors
without Tyronn Lue,
without Tyronn
but
Lue.
with Coach LeBron.
LeBron
Where are they?
James,
4?
17 assists.
35 points, 17 assists for the LeBron.
Didn't he put up like 40 the other day also?
Yeah.
He's
James Harden was going. Did you guys see the highlights of that? I've never seen a move like that.
Which one?
All those crossovers.
He
I've
is-
never seen him just
He is
He's a
ridiculous.
big guy.
He's ridiculous. He is amazing.
MVP. No?
Yeah. MVP.
What's this discomfort? This disgusting look of James Harden.
Who is this Sleeve, by the way? This Sleeve, I've never seen Sleeve so reserved and so shy as I see him right now.
I see him like that every day. What are you
Do
talking
you?
I haven't seen you in like 4 weeks.
about?
That's
every
why.
day- every time I see him, he's always reserved and shy.
I don't like James Harden.
Why? Did he touch you?
2009,
Oh, here it is.
drafted in 2009,
Okay.
ASU.
Okay.
So he's been in the league for almost.
I still understand
8
why
years
Sleep
now.
doesn't like him.
What's there not to like?
What? He just jacks up shots. He's good at it. But he just jacks up shots. And now he's got Chris Paul on his team to take people away from him so he can continue to jack up shots.
So they played the Trailblazers yesterday.
They're 7 seconds or less part 2.
So kind of like the Phoenix Suns.
Exactly.
Same coaching staff.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was going to say Mike D'Antoni.
They're 7
is the
seconds or
coach.
less part 2. That's what they are.
But it works. The
Depends.
NBA, you don't need to really.
It didn't work when D'Antoni coached the New York Knicks. I'll tell you
It
that.
didn't work when he coached the Suns.
Right. Well, it did.
No, not when it mattered.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's going to matter for these guys in the playoffs too. I think this is a regular season coaching scheme. This
Yeah.
is not playoff basketball is different.
You know
making adjustments.
who's going to get shafted in the NBA is whoever gets number 3 seed.
Why?
Because the number 3 seed in the second round is going to face the Golden State Warriors.
Well, the Warriors aren't looking good right now either.
They're the Warriors, though. When the playoffs
They're
come
not
and
even
they got all their
Wait a
players in
second.
there, and
They're the 3 seed.
the 3 seed. Because the 3 seed will play the 2 seed.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And the 1 seed, who will be Houston, will play the 4 seed. So whoever gets 4 is better off than whoever gets 3.
How many are they up? 4 games.
4 games. But the Warriors are not. They're.
How many games are left?
You tell us. You got the counter.
I can't see that far.
No, I don't know. How
Uh,
many games are in the NBA?
About
53,
11,
61,
12 games
71.
left. About 12
11
games.
for the Warriors.
Houston's 9-1 in their last 10. The Warriors are 6-4 in their last 10.
Houston could slide.
This is the first time in history last night that a team with a 13-game winning streak snapped the 13-game winning streak of another team.
The Warriors will be fine. Kevin
But
Durant
they're not healthy. They won't be fine.
They'll be fine.
They won't make it past the second round.
Kevin Durant is
Kevin Durant's hurt.
he is the ideal NBA player.
He's one of the best, but he's hurt.
He'll be fine.
Do you take Durant as your number 1 player in the league?
Absolutely.
No way.
Hands
I don't
down.
take him either.
No.
I
he's
take
not even
I
top
take
4.
I take
What?
Harden or I take Westbrook.
Yep.
Or LeBron.
Okay,
Those are
Harden
my
doesn't
top
play
3.
defense.
And then I take Steph Curry.
Steph Curry is great.
Harden plays
Do you
defense when he wants.
do you
No.
take Durant over Curry or Curry over Durant?
And I think Westbrook is the epitome of why I don't like basketball.
What? Westbrook is the best all-around
He's a
player
reason
in the
to
game.
watch basketball.
No.
He plays defense. He gets rebounds. He gets steals.
I do not believe in any capacity. I do not believe in any capacity the point guard should be tailoring the offense to himself as much as Westbrook does.
When you're that damn good.
No. He should be a 2-guard then, and somebody else should run the point. Because if he's that good, his shot should be easier.
Now you're
but he's
taking
still
doubles.
better than Kevin Durant all around.
Let's
I don't agree with that.
let's even think about this. These guys who we're talking about, we're all on the same team.
Yep.
Durant, Harden, Westbrook.
I didn't say anything about Harden that was positive.
Well, I'm just worried. We were talking about. Why are you so down on Harden?
Because
what
he's-
did he do to you?
To me, Nothing.
Is that what
He's
your
just-
hashtag Me Too was about? Was it about Harden?
first of all, I would never say that. That's very inappropriate.
This is a podcast. You can say whatever you want.
Okay. I would never say that. Secondly, Harden is a selfish player. If I had to pick anybody on the Rockets, it'd be Chris Paul. Just because Harden makes...
Cliff Paul or Chris Paul?
You have to make that distinction because they're both. The State Farm commercials are legit.
For sure.
Yeah, they have
Hey
Oscar-
Rogers.
Now Oscar from The Office
Office.
is in them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which a weird combo, I thought, but now
Yeah.
it like works. They mesh.
Yeah, it's good. I love those commercials. You know what other commercials I think insurance commercials, the Mayhem ones with Allstate.
Oh
Those are
yeah,
good.
yeah.
The what Mayhem get in your way or whatever.
Those are good.
But I still don't use them for insurance.
No,
They're
neither
just
do
good.
I.
They're just cost too much.
They're just humorous.
Yeah, they charge. They have to spend all this money on those commercials, and then they're not.
Their rates are
competitive.
more.
Geico, you have a fucking cartoon lizard. You pay $40 a month.
Geico's got great commercials. Like the,
Geico's got great
Caveman.
car
the bro,
insurance.
the guys working out. He
Oh,
gets
yeah,
super
yeah.
big.
I
and,
feel like they haven't had any good commercials lately. Their commercials used to be better.
I think the Peyton Manning commercials are funny.
The
With
Peyton
Brad
Manning,
Paisley
yep,
or whatever
those,
his name is.
yeah, those ones are good.
He's like,
Nationwide.
yeah, he's like,
Insurance.
focus. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, we're talking about insurance here.
Warren Buffett owns Geico, right?
I believe so.
Does he?
Yeah,
It's part of Berkshire Hathaway.
I think so.
I know Quicken is.
a part of Berkshire. No,
I think.
Dan
Quicken's
Gilbert.
Quicken's a publicly traded company.
But there's something to do because the Quicken
There's
bracket,
something to do.
the Quicken bracket
What bracket?
for March Madness, Warren Buffett will pay out to somebody who gets something with the Quicken bracket. So I think that there's some sort of connection between
Did you
Quicken.
just make that up,
No,
or did you see something?
no, I know.
No,
about
you saw the bracket, but
It's
you
a
know if there's
conclusion.
connection.
Well, I don't know if there's a connection between Dan
You made that
Gilbert
shit up.
and
You made it up. College basketball these days, crazy.
nuts. Why didn't we not bet on UMBC?
Because we don't even know what it stands for.
I looked it up. I'm not
Oh,
going to
okay.
lie. I looked it
Maryland,
up.
Baltimore College. I think?
University of Maryland, Baltimore City.
City.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty cool. I like those Cinderella stories.
Yeah,
But
but they
then they
didn't go.
lost.
Yeah, they didn't go.
Sorry, they still did the undoable.
They had the Kansas State, whatever they are, on the ropes. They just couldn't close it out. The
They were
Baltimore anthem
competitive.
didn't come out. It just didn't come out.
P-Mole.
But they beat the number one, which leads me to believe that these seed experts probably shouldn't have ranked them at number one because they got blown out.
Well, State lost.
State always loses. They
lost by 1 in the first round.
sometimes they get at least one round.
They came all the way back in that game.
Didn't we lose another number one or not yet? Tomorrow?
We
lost
lost
to 4.
we
We
lost
lost Arizona.
UNC.
Quick.
We
UNC's
lost
gone.
U of A. We
We
lost
lost someone this last weekend.
Michigan State. Michigan just pulled off the
upset.
victory.
Lots of upsets this year. No one wanted to go with me because the tickets were too expensive.
Usually,
That's definitely not what happened.
Usually, I take some
$100.
lower seeds. But this year, I went pretty much. I didn't really do any research. I went pretty much all higher seeds, and my bracket's dead. But everybody else's bracket's dead. So
Are there any brackets still alive?
there's no way there's a perfect bracket out there.
They said
no
500,000
way.
people picked Baltimore.
There's no way there's a perfect bracket though.
I'm telling you, there's got to be one.
You think there's one person out there who got all these
So
upsets?
use some analytical computer software. Are you texting someone on Tinder? Oh man, he is. Shout out to Rachel.
You should tell Rachel to tune in.
I'll send Rachel this link to this podcast. Hi, Rachel.
Shout out to
Our
Rachel.
conversation has just begun, but hello, Rachel.
Imagine if you hit it off with Rachel, you can go back to the archives of the Sports Wire.
That'd be
Show
pretty
your
funny.
kids.
We can play this at your wedding.
Would you?
I would.
Would you play Ed Sheeran?
Oh yeah, I love Ed Sheeran.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it.
So Saks likes to sing Ed Sheeran,
Which one? What's a good song?
the Dancing in the Dark, whatever that means.
Never heard of it.
You've heard of it. If you heard it, you would know
Okay,
it.
no, I'm trying to get you to sing.
Yeah, but I'm too smart for that.
At least no one's listening.
You're not gonna get it out of me.
Syracuse,
Syracuse.
number 11. They're killing it. Who else?
Are they the lowest seed right now?
They are.
Loyola Chicago.
Yeah. Who's that?
Loyola Marymount Chicago?
Yeah.
Is that where the Talls Maniac went?
Who's that? Tim Talsma?
Yeah, Tim Talsma lending.
Shout out to Tim. Who stopped listening an hour ago. Yeah, Syracuse and Tim Talsma lending. High seeds.
So let's go for some predictions here. Who's coming out?
Gonzaga for sure.
Did Gonzaga repeat national championship game?
Who
Good.
won last year?
UNC,
UNC, right?
Yeah,
beat
UNC.
Gonzaga.
Okay. Yeah, Gonzaga has a clear path.
I always think that Gonzaga is overrated because they play in the West Coast Conference, and I see them almost lose a few times during the year, so I never take them far.
And then
No,
they get
they-
here and they start playing.
They
Yeah.
have a good system. They run like a Coach K program.
Mark
They just
Few.
run a system.
Shout out to Mark Few of the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
That's funny.
Kansas,
I have Kansas winning the whole thing.
they might win it. They got to face Clemson.
Syracuse plays Duke, so you got to figure that
Duke
Duke's
wins that.
gonna win.
Oh, you can't figure these days.
Yeah, you can't. Purdue versus is that Texas Tech?
Yep. How are they still in it? That's crazy.
They're a number 3 seed. You have West Virginia, Villanova.
Michigan has a chance against number 7, Texas A&M.
Oh, Xavier lost also. So you look at it, and only is the only 1 seed that's still left,
Villanova.
and Kansas. So
And there's one more.
no, that's it.
Oh,
Xavier lost, and so did
First time that
UVA.
2 number 1s lose before the Sweet 16. Maybe.
It might
I don't
be.
know if Xavier's a solid
Number
number
one.
one. They
Yeah, I
don't
was
get-
surprised that they did get a number 1 seed.
Who's the 2 in that bracket? North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yeah, so it could have gone either way.
Are they They're not out. They're coming out.
No,
They're out.
Who?
Texas A&M.
Oh, just tonight or
No, last
Last
weekend.
Sunday, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So you got Michigan taking on Texas A&M versus the winner of Gonzaga versus Florida State. So you got to think it's going to be Gonzaga, Michigan.
Yep.
Oh, Kentucky. Kentucky.
Where do you see him?
We're very prepared for this podcast, by the way.
Kentucky's coming out of that side.
Oh, they're up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kentucky is taking on
They'll be that bracket's final
State.
4.
Kentucky versus Kansas State.
That's
Oh, I got a question for you. I'll come back to that. Go ahead.
And then you have,
Kentucky's coming out of there.
Not necessarily. Kansas State's playing good ball.
Well, I'll tell you who's not coming out of there. Loyola Chicago.
Why not, man?
I don't know, because Loyola
Nevada?
Chicago.
Nevada's not a great team.
Wolfpack.
I feel like they barely got in.
All right, so I'm going to say Kentucky, Gonzaga, Villanova, Duke.
Well, you're taking Duke over Kansas.
Yeah.
I'm taking Kansas all the way.
Which brings me to my next question.
All right.
This is a real question for you guys.
Is it sports related?
Very sports related.
Okay.
And I want both of you to weigh on a different opinion.
What if we have the same opinion?
It's okay, but
Okay.
say it differently.
Okay.
Coach K has been well known for saying that he does not want the best athletes. He wants the athletes that fit his system. Coach Calipari has gone on the record saying the opposite. He said, I just want the best athletes, period. Who has the better basketball strategy?
So we're talking about synergy with Coach K.
We're talking about
The
executing
sum
Coach K's system.
of the parts is better than the individual. Synergy.
This is getting deep.
Sure.
This is some college educated talk right here.
Talking
We have
about-
Step
a
aside.
Torero and a
I'm
Trident.
out of
A Torero and a Trident.
Talking about being able to execute.
You went to college?
One day. I went to one day of college.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I went to two. We good. We tied.
You played basketball for a long time. What do you think?
You take the best players.
You think so?
All day.
Really?
I think it's a combination.
Because
think that
Coach K's breadth of college winning,
But he has pretty damn good players.
but they're not the best athletes.
I think they are.
I don't agree with you.
Rudy.
They're pretty athletic.
Rudy.
They're good players.
Rudy.
They're probably top 1% in the country or the world of players who are going to college.
Speak. Taking this on another tangent, there's so many players. Did you see another professional football leagues coming out?
XFL?
No, another one.
What?
I don't know what it's called, but there's another one coming out.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Like when we have a San Diego team?
Might be. There's definitely between the XFL and this other league. There's gonna be a San Diego team. I would think.
I want in. I want to be a coach or a general manager of one of these teams.
Why would you be a coach?
A GM?
Why not?
Why? No,
Here's my
not
thought.
why would you be one? Why would they let you be
Right.
one?
Yeah.
Because
there
I
you go.
I want to take it to the next. I want to take it technology based. I want it to be like a social media platform.
You in this?
I
shit
want
again.
the fans to pick the team, and they own stock in the team, like the Packers, right? Packers have stock.
Are the Packers publicly traded?
No, but
They're
the
privately
people,
held.
the people
By
of
the
Green
people.
Bay, Wisconsin, own the Packers.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
The only team.
That's what I want.
The
in San
people
Diego.
of
but I
Green
want them
Bay
to pick.
own the Packers?
Yes.
How does that work?
I don't know. It's the residents of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Any items get voted on, I think.
That's what I want it to be like. But I want it on social media. And if
No,
we're
but
gonna
there's
make
so
a
many
trade,
idiots out there. No way.
That's fine. They're putting money into it. They have equity. They want to win.
Yeah, but like the vibe in Green Bay is like bleeding yellow and
Yeah,
green. It's not the
there's
same
nothing
thing
else
as,
in
like,
Green Bay besides the Packers.
Oh, there's nothing in that whole state.
Weren't
I
they
don't
the
think.
first team or something like that?
One of them.
Yeah.
Didn't we go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
I said that. You said I like this place.
Yeah, it was nice and quiet. We were like, "Hey, anything to do out here?" And
they were
like,
just
"No."
they were just in awe of Egyptian. They've never seen an Egyptian before.
Possibly. Do you remember our waiter?
the gay one.
Yeah.
George Clooney.
He said like tonight we just have wings. Oh no, he was
Very flamboyant.
yes.
And they tailgate in front of before every baseball game, right?
In Miller Park, yeah.
That's the only tailgate baseball friendly.
How long is the drive to Chicago or the train ride?
Like do 90 minutes. It was perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I really want to get Chicago on my list. I've never been.
It was an awesome place.
I really want to go just for the hot dogs.
Shout
and
out to
pizza.
Jim's Original.
It's a hot dog. Woo! Gyms.
We went back twice. Yeah. We went back twice. It was that good. And the second time we went out of our way to go.
I heard that there are some places in Chicago that won't serve ketchup.
It's not that they won't. You just get very
looked at.
Yeah.
Another shout out to Tim Tall's Melending. He was telling me about a place where they don't serve ketchup for the hot dogs, and some people want ketchup. So there's a McDonald's next door, and McDonald's has ketchup, but McDonald's charges 25 cents for their ketchup packets because so many people come from this hot dog place.
Smart.
Really?
That's what I was told. We actually talked about it last night.
How did it get brought up? I always wanted to know.
I'm trying to think.
Juicy deets.
Because we were having a hamburger, and this fool asked for mustard. And I'm like, who puts mustard on a hamburger?
I do. Ketchup and mustard. I go to In-N-Out. I take off the sauce, add ketchup and mustard, and put pickles on there.
Oh, I love pickles.
Why don't you just ask for no sauce?
And put ketchup and mustard on there?
Yeah.
Well, it's drive-through.
You
don't have packets.
They have mustard and ketchup.
Mustard. Why can't I just have them put it on there?
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
Shake Shack?
I thought you said you did it.
Or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out all day.
Fucking West
I'm glad I got to weigh in on this
Coasters.
because last week you asked that question, and I felt
maybe Shake Shack on the East Coast.
No,
but not Shake Shack on the West Coast. It doesn't taste the same. The water's different.
It has got nothing to do with the water.
It's got to do. So it's like the pizza.
It's a better quality burger.
Way worse in San Diego.
It's a way better quality burger that you're getting from Shake Shack than you are at In-N-Out.
Disagree.
Yes, that could be true, but you're paying 4 times as much.
Not 4 times. It's maybe double. It's double.
It's an $8 burger.
Is it irony that it's called a double-double, but it costs half as much?
It's an $8 burger. In-N-Out's $2.
I think it's $7 burger.
That's still a lot of money for a burger, bro.
Not for a quality burger.
For a fast food.
It's not fast food. I would call it fast casual.
It's fast food.
It's not in the same category as In-N-Out or McDonald's or Wendy's.
According to who?
According to the world.
I wouldn't say that In-N-Out and McDonald's in the same category.
You don't think McDonald's is the same as In-N-Out?
No, I do not.
It's good conversation.
In-N-Out makes their things. In fact, if you want to get super specific, let's talk about fries.
You go through the drive-thru and you see these.
You can literally see people chopping potatoes at In-N-Out.
But that doesn't mean that it's not fast food. What would you categorize?
Let's define fast food.
Right. What is fast food? And let's not talk about the curse of the Big Mac over here. I don't want to get into that one here, Massieh.
Food that's pre-prepared.
Food that's pre-prepared.
So pre-prepared food is what you consider fast food.
Yeah.
So Wendy's?
Mm-hmm.
They have.
I don't think Wendy's.
Actually, they just have an ad campaign. That
I don't
says
think that they do. Yeah.
Pre-prepared.
I think McDonald's is the only one really, but I'm sure Carl's Jr. I think Burger King is not. I don't think Burger King is. Now Burger King's like the forgotten one, and I actually enjoy the Whopper.
We don't have any more.
Yeah, you do.
Where?
There's one in Mission Valley.
Where?
There's one in the Friars Shopping Center. Right next to Savita. There's a Starbucks. Ralph's in that shopping center. There's a Citibank.
Oh, right when you enter.
Yep.
Yeah, there is.
Right there by the Starbucks on that end.
One, yep.
And then there's one in Chula Vista, right next to Costco.
And that's it.
Those are the 2 I know of.
They shut down the one in Claremont.
You know what's coming to Claremont? Chick-fil-A. They're opening a Chick-fil-A. You don't like Chick-fil-A?
Don't like Chick-fil-A.
I've never been there.
What? Sleev, we're going to make a Chick-fil-A stop.
Don't like Chick-fil-A at all.
People talk about it like it's really good.
It is really good.
It used to be, but not anymore. The fries are cool. A little rigid.
Have you tried the nacho fries from
Taco Bell? No,
I want to try them so bad,
I want to.
Is
Is it weird that like Taco Bell is so good,
but I've been doing
so bad?
I vowed to never eat at Taco Bell ever again like 12 years ago. I threw up.
Your girlfriend loves Taco Bell.
She wants to try the nacho fries.
I used to work.
She loves Taco Bell. We talked about it. Yes.
Where was I? Was I present?
I mean,
physically.
Omnipresent.
Probably texting me.
Probably. Get in trouble.
Taco Bell is the greatest.
It's so good.
Fast. Well, I guess that's fast food too.
It's not Mexican food, but it's still awesome.
It is Mexican.
It is not Mexican food.
It is not Mexican food.
Somebody from San Diego like you. We're not even from San Diego.
Mexican
We know there's not Mexican food.
In infused.
Mexican inspired, maybe.
Inspired,
Not
there you go.
infused.
I think it's Mexican food.
No.
It's
Tacos and
Chipotle.
burritos.
It's
It's
Chipotle
like
Mexican.
Americanized
Ooh,
Mexican.
that's a good one.
No, it's not.
I would say
No.
What is Chipotle? American?
Burritos.
Yeah.
no.
It's
A
not
burrito
Mexican.
is Mexican, right?
Well, I guess. Well,
He's got no answer.
see, here's the thing.
It's a tough
like
question.
an American burrito is called a wrap. A Middle Eastern burrito is called a gyro or a
doner.
gyro or whatever. Doner.
Hey, shots,
So-
kebab shop.
Yes.
So it's all a matter of
Do you
it's
even
the
doner?
same shit. What's great about Mexican food is that they have the same shit. They just like have it a different way. If it's flat, if it's with a quesadilla. If it's smaller, it's a taco. If it's bigger and rolled, it's a burrito.
Taco Bell has all those.
Tostada.
If it's a deep fried
Just go get a
burrito,
crunch, man.
That's my shit.
That's mine.
I love that thing.
what's the supreme thing they have?
Taco Supreme?
It's inferior.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
So if you were to go to Taco
think
Bell,
Supreme
I haven't
means
been to Taco
sour
Bell.
cream and
Literally, it's
tomatoes.
been 12 years, and I vowed
What would
never
you
again.
order?
What would I order?
Everything.
2 cheesy gordita crunches, no ranch sauce.
Okay.
2 bean burritos.
Extra red sauce.
Now, is this-
extra
That's the
onions.
best. That's
Now-
the best. I knew I liked you. And then
I bet all of these don't even equal the size of that burrito you get from JV's.
Maybe.
No.
The last time this guy got
The
a
surf
burrito
and
from
turf?
JV's, yeah, it was bigger than
It's bigger than my forearm.
it was huge.
And for the listeners, my forearm is not that small.
There's only one listener.
For the listener.
What else would you order?
There's one right here.
What?
Taco Bell.
There's not one in Josh's office for the one
Oh,
listener, just to let you know.
I'm thinking of by In-N-Out. There's
Taco
one.
Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
the
one right
street.
there.
Drive-thru.
And there's
Yeah.
one in
I would
Claremont.
get the fries. I would try the fries.
The nacho
yeah,
fries?
I would try those too.
There's this.
like
the
a-
nachos are actually really good. I forgot what the nachos are called.
Bel Grande?
Yeah, the nacho Bel Grande.
Yeah.
Supreme. Oh, with the sour cream.
Here's
I've
the
never
deal with
seen
those.
Josh get excited about food
Here's
before.
the deal with
I used to
those.
work there. I used to create
Wait, you
shit.
worked at Taco Bell?
Yeah, when I was 16. I used to create shit before Taco
He
Bell made
created
all this
nacho
stuff.
fries.
No, I created the cheesy gordita crunch, but it didn't have the ranch sauce. It had just cheese and the 1,000.
Do they are they open to suggestions from the help?
Baja.
all day? Baja Melt. There's another one, a small one. It's like 72 cents.
You know what I like
like
is
a
the Fritos burrito that's like 89 cents. It's on the dollar menu.
Or how about the Dorito Loco taco?
It's okay. The taco shell always breaks. It's disappointing.
I
Well,
used
that's
to
the
work
problem with
drive-through,
hard tacos.
and potheads would come through all the time. They'd be like, "Hey, man, you want to trade some weed for some Choco Tacos?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Dude.
Choco taco?
You know what a Choco Taco is?
Is it a chocolate taco?
It's a chocolate
Yeah.
taco with ice cream in it.
Really?
Woo!
Have you
Wow.
ever? Are you from a land where there's ice cream trucks?
Yes.
So those
Do they
are
come
an
out
ice
to the
cream-
Hamptons?
Oh wow!
Those are an ice cream truck.
Wow! Look at
So-
Massieh
and
dropping
then
the
they became-
jokes.
Then they became more mainstream. But it
Okay.
used
Now
to
they're
be
gone.
like, what?
They're gone.
All the way?
Haven't seen one since.
The ice cream truck or the choco taco?
Both, I guess. Now that I'm rich, just joking, I'm not rich. They don't come out to Powell or Scripps Ranch or downtown. Anywhere I live, they don't.
I love those ice creams I used to get on the ice cream truck. It brings me
With
back to my childhood
with
when I
the
go to
gumballs?
camp. No, you got like the strawberry shortcake. You have the
Yeah, popsicles.
The
creamsicle,
rocket stick. Those
the
are
red,
good.
white, and blue one.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You had a fudgesicle. I wasn't a big fan of the fudgesicle.
Watch your language.
Those were the days.
50-50 bar.
You had
Root
the
beer.
ice cream sandwich, the classic right there.
They still have those.
When I used to go to camp
This is fucking old school.
as a youngster. I was required when school wasn't in session. I had to go to camp. I was forced. I had no choice.
Like boot
summer
camp?
Summer came and I went to
Military?
camp. No,
How long is it?
day camp. The bus picks you up at like 8 or 9 in the
From
morning.
the Hamptons, and then
Ay. And then it takes you to the camp, and then at about 4 or 5 o'clock, the bus drops you back off at
so
home.
it's like school.
Right, but it's fun. You play kickball, you go swimming, you have popsicles.
Yeah, it's just a way for
You
your
have
parents
lunch.
not to deal with you.
Well,
Which is
probably.
amazing. How do you sign up for that?
It's an East Coast thing.
They don't have it
They
here.
don't have. I feel like they don't have it here.
We'll find out.
We go to day camp. The bus would come, pick me up, take me, and then on rainy days they would take you bowling. So you went bowling on rainy days because on the East Coast we get those rainy
Is
days.
bowling still cool?
They just
What?
opened up a Bolero
What's a
in
bolero?
Chula Vista. It's like a nicer bowling alley, I guess. Where I don't know.
The first nice bowling alley that I ever saw, I don't know if it's still that way, it was East Lake.
They still
Talent.
East Village Tavern
Yeah.
and Bowl. They actually
Yeah.
have one out in East Lake called East Lake Tavern and
Yeah.
Bowl.
So
But yeah,
The
they
one by
still
my house
exist.
shut down in
The
Escondido. The Tavern and Bowl.
really.
Just not making money, bro. Cool. I think that's it for the show. Taco Bell.
I don't know how
Should
our
we
listeners
go?
are gonna.
Too late for me.
I think I gotta go and get some nacho fries.
You would be boyfriend of the year.
Brit's been talking
For sure.
about nacho fries. We've been seeing the commercial. And
But I think you
cover
gotta eat
her
them
eyes.
fresh.
Well, I'm gonna bring them home.
Well, that'd be too late. I think they get cold. I'm not an expert. I just used to work there for 2 years.
2 years?
16 to 18.
Wow, that's a
Then my career switched to real estate and Foot Locker.
no. It switched to Foot Locker,
the
and
double
then
X.
it switched to radio, and now we're full circle on a podcast talking about Taco Bell.
And Foot Locker. I just went there the other day.
I haven't been to Foot Locker
Got
forever.
Cam a champion outfit.
Oh man,
How's that sweatshirt coming back?
we might be on a hiatus.
The brand champion
I thought they would have gone out of business by now.
still around. I paid $40 for.
Aren't
Wow.
they the Target brand?
No.
They are in Target, but
Are
this
they
is
the
like the
Target
real
brand?
brand.
Oh,
They came back.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Are we gonna go on a hiatus when Baby Cam comes?
Unless you figure out how to do like a call in.
We'll figure out a call in.
That's on your plate
Okay.
because you have nothing else to do but fun loads.
Any Taco Bell.
All right, that's it. Let's go.
Sportswire, Saks and Massieh, and Sleeve. Appreciate you joining in. I know it wasn't a lot of sports this week, but
we talked a lot.
I
We
think
just-
that it could be one of our better podcasts. We had some really good conversation.
Are you selling yourself or the fans?
I sold myself. I'm proud of it.
There's
I'm
only
good
one
with
fan.
it.
Maybe we send this one into.
Hopefully, Jay Escalano, Chief Petty Officer, approves of this
Approves of this one.
podcast because I know he wasn't.
I think
a
we
fan.
lost him.
Yeah,
he doesn't even watch.
we
it.
lost Tim. We lost Tim Tall's Lending about an hour ago.
We lost petty officer. Oh well.
Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next week as long as Baby Massieh doesn't come.
You gotta figure out how to record.
Later.